Yo, we back with another one. About to get into this video, man. Lil Zay Osama got his watches took, and he said there was some bodies dropped behind his watches, man. So we finna get into all that, but before we do, man, make sure y'all got y'all bell turned on. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that like button, and make sure y'all bell all black before I beat them brought that bell back. You see what I'm saying? Y'all ain't clicking your bell. Make sure your bell clicked in. Let's get into this video, man.
His homie Lil Zay Osama got robbed for 2 watches and 5 people died over it. But that's only the beginning of the story. There's a new war heating up in Chirac, and we're breaking down why bodies are dropping all over the streets. Snatching jewelry isn't anything new in the rap game, but the drama that got sparked when Lil Zay got robbed is on a whole different level. It all started when Lil Durk signed Lil Zay to his OTF label. Linking up with Durk was a huge win for Lil Zay in the rap game, but nobody knew that it was gonna end with some brutal violence and people getting killed in front of their kids. According to Lil Zay, all the dudes in OTF were part of a group chat so they could link up for music and show up in each other's videos. If it was just OTF, then it wouldn't have been a problem, but Durk has ties all over Chicago, and there were some other dudes in the group chat that weren't signed to the label and were from THF 46. Lil Durk and THF have been tapped in for a long time, and Lil Durk's old manager Chino repped the set too and allegedly got killed because of Durk. Lil Durk remixed Finito by Chief Keef and dissed 051 Young Money when he raps, "Twitter niggas throwing emojis by my name. Bitch, I'm riding through the ops. Finna go and shoot Young Money up. Grease my trigger finger. It ain't stuck." Then a few days later, 051 Melly allegedly killed Chino and dissed him on social media. Lil Zay reps a block called 6300 and wasn't really tight with THF. Lil Zay didn't have any problems with them though, so when a couple of THF dudes wanted to pull up to his video shoot, Lil Zay was cool with the situation.
I never had no problem with him, no bad vibes with him. So they come to the video shoot, we kicking it.
After the video shoot was over, Lil Zay went back to his hotel and got drunk, and when he woke up the next day, 2 of his watches were gone. Lil Zay thought about what went down the night.
See, that's how it be, man. When you out there like that, you got your J on, got a lot of money on you, all that. Don't get drunk. Dudes will get you, a bop will get you. They'll do that. So don't get drunk. Make sure you stay on your 10. Make sure you're standing on your pivot.
Before, and that's when he remembered that the THF dudes put up to his hotel. Lil Zay was buying some product off the dudes and let him in his room so he could hand over the cash. And that's when the THF guys allegedly took his ice. At first, the THF dudes were trying to act like they didn't have anything to do with the situation, but that all changed after bodies started dropping. Lil Zay called him out on Instagram and said he was gonna put the belt to him, but nobody expected the brutal hit that happened next. In February 2024, THF TP was walking with his kids down the street after he picked them up from school on the west side of Chicago. TP
Crazy now. I wouldn't have said that I had nothing to do with this, but certain people went on the internet, went on Instagram, said they was responsible for this. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, sad situation. But I never would have did that because, on behold, right after that, more bodies drop back. You know what I'm saying? Get back for that get back. You know what I'm saying? That's all it be. Kids, it's time to leave the streets alone. Yeah, there's a lot of other ways you can get some money, but it ain't no more money in the streets, man. Ain't nothing in the streets but death. That's all that's left. It's death. You in the streets, you just gonna run into death.
He had homies out there in low block and probably wasn't thinking the ops would pull up on him when he was out like that. But 2 shooters hopped out and brutally killed THF TP right in front of him. After TP got killed, there were all kinds of rumors flying about who pulled the trigger. A lot of people thought it might have been someone from 051. THF and 051 have been beefing for years, and TP dissed a dude from 051 named Lil Mark after he died at a bus stop. Lil Mark was actually Tuka's brother, and after they both got killed at bus stops, THF TP dropped the track Bus Stop and raps, "So I keep my head up, can't go broke, so stack or star, cause my niggas hot, we known for sending shots, smoking Mark with the bros, got my eyes bloodshot, I'm on my block, came from the bottom, I'ma make it to the top, don't get your ass found like your homie by that bus stop." Dudes from 051 were dissing THF TP after he died too. 051 Kiddo was in jail for a while, but then he hopped in the booth and dissed TP when he raps, "This that caught his ass, this that I got TP in my wood, this that I don't sleep, I don't sleep until they all dead. A lot of people were putting TP's death on 051, but it turned out that TP allegedly got killed for Lil Zay's watches. Lil Zay is cool with some dudes from BVC, aka Bashville, and after THF TP got killed, Vaughn from BVC posted the watches and said somebody had already died for him. But THF wasn't the only one taking losses. According to rumors, a dude from BVC named Man was one of the shooters on the THF TP hit, and he ended up getting killed while he was in the car with his cousin.
See what I'm saying? Ain't nothing in the streets but death. This ain't involving, you know what I'm saying, no type of money. Lil Zay Osama got his watches up, but I'm saying, like, this ain't make nobody no money. This created a whole new war, all new ops, and all that. And it started over his watch getting took. Kids, get out the streets, man. I'm telling you, there's too many ways to make money out here. Being in the streets ain't one of them. If anything, you should want some money. Nothing else. You see what I'm saying? That's it, that's all.
It's not clear how it all went down, but Man and his cousin both got shot to death, and rumors are flying that THF killed him to get back for THF TP. BVC also has heavy beef with a set called DOD though, and some reports say that Man was killed while he was trying to slide on DOD, and THF didn't have anything to do with it. DOD and THF have some ties to each other though, and nobody really knows who pulled the trigger on Man. Then after Man got killed, a shooter from DOD named Swervo was shot to death while he was sitting in a parked car. Swervo was allegedly get back for Man, but Swervo's sister got caught up in the situation too and tragically died at the scene right next to her brother. Some people think BVC took out Swervo, but other reports say it was actually a robbery that went left and didn't have anything to do with the drama sparking up in the streets. Some dudes from THF were allegedly trying to claim Man as their work, but then Lil Zay pretty much confirmed Man killed THF TP and said THF didn't get back when he rapped, "Niggas kill your baby mama and you ain't did nothing to your ops. Man, he from the one, he got that get back for that watch, and the ops ain't do it, but dissing like they did that shit to top." And in a No Jumper interview, Lil Zay allegedly self-snitched like crazy and said THF TP's homies are the reason he got killed and said, "We gonna do anything to hurt you."
Niggas will do something to him knowing he know where you stay, knowing he know your mama, your OG, your sister, your cousin, your brother, and you will do something to him because you expect him to be like, "Oh, he ain't gonna do shit to I ain't gonna do shit to family, I'm trying to catch him." We gonna do anything that hurts you.
Then Lil Zay's brother, Big Folks from 6300, posted the track where Lil Zay shouted out Man and said fuck TP on IG. What makes the whole situation even crazier though is that BVC allegedly slid for Lil Zay and Man died over it. And now Lil Zay and his brother Big Folks are allegedly beefing with some dudes from BVC, and that situation all started over some jewelry too.
See what I'm saying? Now look, they done slid for Lil Zay jewelry. And now they into it with Lil Zay and them. And they saying this got something to do with jewelry too. Come on, man. The streets is done, man. It ain't nobody getting money no more. Everybody just killing. Like, don't nobody want no money. Y'all don't like money no more. They just want to kill. They just want to have a switch, a Drake, 100 round, hop in the streets, broke, pockets empty. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. These females be having more money than the dudes these days. I ain't gonna lie, they do.
According to rumors, some dudes from BVC stole jewelry from Big Folks, and that's what sparked the beef. But there's no evidence to back the story up. THF TP allegedly got killed over Lil Zay's ice, and THF are still trying to troll Lil Zay for getting robbed, even though their homie got killed for it. Lil Zay's been on the come up though, and obviously isn't stressing about the watches. He clapped back on IG and posted 3 more watches that are worth way more than the ones THF stole. And Lil Zay moved to Cali, so he's not even caught up in all the violence going down in Chirac right now. Nobody even knows how many bodies have dropped over Lil Zay's watches, but he self-snitched like crazy on IG Live and said there were already 5 and he wants to make it 10.
2 watches got stole, about 5 lives got took. Now run and tell that. We trying to go for 10, nigga.
THF TP getting killed made headlines everywhere, but Lil Zay's homies were allegedly already sliding on THF way before TP got shot. THF Lil Law was filming a video when some shooters pulled up and aired out the whole scene. Some people say it was Lil Zay's homies who started shooting, but other sources claim 757 were the ones pulling the triggers. The beef with THF is already getting crazy, But that's not the only issue in Chicago that Lil Zay has right now that could turn the streets up. And this next beef all started after one of the craziest murders in Chicago. Lil Zay and King Von were cool before Von got killed, but they were bumping heads because of Von's homie Bite Down from 600. Bite Down's baby mama was Lil Zay's cousin Imani, and Bite Down was putting hands on her. That would have been bad enough, but what happened next was like something out of a horror movie. Bite Down and Lil Zay's cousin Imani had some problems before, and Lil Zay checks him for putting hands on her. But then Bite Down got beat up by a teenager and fully crashed out on the whole family. Bite Down was living with Imani in her mom's crib, and one night, he started putting hands on her again. That's when Imani's little brother Woogie stomped out Bite Down, even though Bite Down was a grown man and Woogie was still a teenager. Bite Down left the crib, but then he came back with a gun and started shooting. First he shot Imani in the chest, even though she was pregnant. Then he stuck the gun in her mouth and shot her again. Then Bite Down ran through the crib and shot Imani's little brother Woogie in the back and killed him. He still wasn't finished yet though, and Bite Down shot Imani's friend too, but she survived. And before he left the crib, Bite Down shot Imani's mom too, and the mother had to play dead just so Bite Down wouldn't finish her off. King Von was tight with a lot of dudes from 600, and Bite Down was one of his homies. But when Lil Zay started dissing Bite Down,
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't understand if Bite Down did all this and all these murders and this crime was so gruesome, and why has he been sitting in the county, I think what they say, for over like 10 years and ain't went to court, ain't been tried? Like, that don't sound right. It's taking y'all over 10 years to close this case. Y'all saying this man done caught multiple bodies and multiple this and multiple that all at one time? Yeah, something ain't right about it. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't say if he did it or not. I'm just saying it's crazy that he ain't got his sentence for this shit.
Von jumped in his DMs and told him to chill out and keep it in the streets instead of airing it out in the booth. Von and Bite Down were tight, and on the track Straight to It, he rapped, "Pop me a pill, then I bite down. 600, real shit, free Bite Down. Catch a nigga lacking, then we shooting on sight now." Lil Zay wasn't backing down though, and told Von that he was gonna kill Bite Down if he ever got out of jail. Von and Lil Zay weren't really beefing about the situation, but now Lil Zay is sparking some serious issues with the rest of 600. Lil Zay made sure everyone knew he was still rocking with Von, but he also said people better not be saying free Bite Down.
I ain't never in my life diss Von, you hear me? I fuck the older my boys, so stop making it seem like I diss Von. What I said, Von was on some free Bite Down shit, so me and folks bumped heads a few times over that shit. But me and folks also talked about that shit. You hear me? So don't be making it seem like I diss Broski. R.I.P. Von.
King Von told Lil Zay in her DMs that nobody was really rocking with Bite Down, but 600 started trolling Lil Zay after he told them not to promote Bite Down. Even if the rest of 600 wasn't cool with what Bite Down did, they weren't gonna let Lil Zay tell them what to do, and now the situation is looking like it could pop off any day. After 600 all started saying free Bite Down, Lil Zay's homies and DMG started posting all kinds of guns on IG to let everyone know they're ready for smoke. Nobody knows what's gonna happen next, but the situation is complicated because of how connected everybody is. Lil Zay was cool with dudes from THF and 600 back in the day and has tracks with them too, but now he's falling out with everybody and bodies are dropping all over the place. A lot of people are saying that Lil Durk is gonna have to pick a side if he ever beats his case, or maybe he'll be able to help squash the beef. But for right now, it doesn't look like anyone's backing down. Lil Zay said that all of his homies can sneak this if they want, cause he's blowing up and they're the ones getting the belt. Lil Durk.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I mean, that stuff start, man. Old wars over two watches is crazy. But like I said, man, just stay out them streets, go get you some money, get you a lady, and get you some money with your lady. Cause ain't nothing in them streets but death. That's all that's death, man. It ain't fun no more, cuz don't nobody want to get money. The killing and everything come before everything now. So what type of fun is that? They just want to kill. They don't even care about having no money. Just want to kill. Kill. Crazy, man. I'll get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's your boy Buddha. I'm out.